After your affirming word has been written out for you, you are going to creatively write it into this piece of paper. Now, are you just going to leave it in a straight line? Are you going to be placing those words helter-skelter or in an interesting fashion? Maybe even you'll have some letters sideways or upside down as you choose to hide it into your artwork. Think about also size. Maybe some of your letters will be small. Maybe some of them are going to be very large. Also, think about how you are going to style your letters to make them interesting. Will you choose to do bubble letters, or will you make block letters? Will you add certain decorative motifs like a heart? Or here I have a leaf of a flower. Will you do swirls or arrows or dots at the end? So use your imagination, okay? And if you make a mistake, as I did, try and think of a way to hide it. So I had actually spelled persistence with an A, and then I realized, oh no, that's wrong. And rather than flipping it over and starting over, I chose to just make a E going over it, and then just later on, I think what I'll do is I'll just hide it out, okay? Now, we're not going to be coloring all our letters in. In fact, I don't want you to color any of them in, but if you make a mistake like me, rather than just having to start over again, be imaginative and find a way to hide it out and make it look purposeful. So I think that E looks excellent, okay? So be imaginative. Now, when you do start, it can be helpful to practice writing it out. See if you can fit all your letters in there, because if you write some letters really big, you might not have enough space to draw everything else. So practice it out. Now, when you're, if you're wanting to do a bubble letter, just draw the basics of that letter. So there would be my S, okay? To do a bubble letter though, I go back and I curve it. Okay, I made like this U shape, and then I just follow it along, and if it's nice and thick here, that means I'm going to keep the rest of the letter nice and thick, okay? And then I'd end it with a curve, okay? If it were a block letter, I'd end it with a straight line, so I'm going to curve it, okay? Let's say one of my letters is an I. So you can have fun with things. You can end it. You can, anyway. Maybe there I have it as a diamond. So be imaginative. Let's say I were making a G. Okay. I could choose to make it into a block letter. Okay. So here the corners become squared off, and then I end it with a square. Okay, I could do other things, like let's say I had the letter K. Okay, that would just be kind of a boring normal letter, but I could choose to end it with spiral. So be imaginative. Maybe I'm ending it with dots or arrows, but have fun. I can't wait to see your creation. We're not going to color it in. Okay, we'll wait to do that in the next step.